Welcome to Space Race, ladies and gentlemen, and finally, in this episode, we will have a chance to launch the Venus Impactor, hopefully. We have a couple more missions that are being built. Eldritch is being built, and Mercury is being built, or actually, they're complete in 2 months. So, let us continue. We are researching the Venus orbit, and in active missions we have Venus Impactor, Mars flyby with the vehicle Eldritch, and life support test with minimum crew 1. Expected reliability terrible, so we'll have to train payload for that quite heavily. Okay, so that being said, we do have Puma, who is comms specialist, and I'm thinking that I want to hire some new people, and that will come in hand where my commenters that have been leaving me comments wanted to play. So I'm gonna take them in the order which they were already there. So I do want somebody who will be able to provide a launch reliability, because let's see, what the one that we have is comms specialist. He gives us one comm. So one that I do want to have is I do want to have +1 power. That's nice. And we have celebrity, yes, test pilot, longevity, athlete. I'm gonna go with test pilot. I'm gonna hire, and given that this one is a lady, I'm gonna call her, I'm gonna call her Jan Russell. That is the name request that I've gotten from the user AidenRule05, and he wanted to name it after his late grandmother that passed away recently. My condolences to you, buddy, but she will be immortalized here, hopefully. So, and one more I wanted to hire. I wanted to hire an electrician. I think would be very helpful. And given that he is, can be very, tongue-in-the-cheek, I'm gonna call him Al Dente. From the user Experience. Yeah, right. So that's the 2 astronauts that want to have. So let's continue into the next month. And we have life support test payload complete. So we will have to train plus -50% booster build cost plus builder build time. Payload reliability terrible. Next, let's design the vehicle. Let's see, can we reuse a design? Heliconium, is that the one that has... Okay. 41, I don't think the others could match. That's 7 months build time though. Medium launch pad, yeah, I think it's good enough, and 88% launch reliability, so that's good. So we can actually focus on the payload reliability, which is, as I said, terrible. So let's say contractor. Red Giant, he could take the build down, but at expense. We're in no rush. This could take down the cost with less support. Martin Spaceworks could up our science with increasing the build cost. That's a little bit too much. Infinity, you could up our reputation, or Keller Industrial, you could raise up the launch reliability. I think I'm actually pretty happy with that, so I'm gonna build it in-house. Yeah, let's confirm it. All right. There we go. And then we have Mars flyby vehicle complete. Mission training bonuses increased by 100% and -10% payload reliability. What did I do wrong? Jesus. 56 payload reliability. I would love to have the science training on that one, but I think it will have to be payload reliability. I mean, I don't want to mess it up. Launch date. Look at this. And here we'll have the Russians beating us to it. I mean, seriously? What the hell? First time I can launch is in January. That would put us second place. Dang it. No way out of it, so might as well do it. Okay, let's do next month. Our science is Japan is launching Venus Impactor in 6 months. Suck it, I'm launching next month. Suck it, Japan. Science training, 25%, 66% payload reliability. What did I ever do wrong to you? Okay, 73% launch reliability. The reliabilities are terrible. I'm just hope that the weather will help us compensate a little bit. Come on, looks good enough to me. Majestic, yeah. I have to research a few more vehicles because this honestly doesn't feel right. Okay. Good conditions, thank you. So only 5% on Fireball, but you know, never tell me the odds. 1 in 5 chance of a negative event.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, make me proud.
We have liftoff.
Alright, at least it didn't blow up. Oh, 97 plus 1 power. Woohoo! Awesome, and it will help us offset the booster, 5 out of 5. And Centaur C, yeah, I think I'm gonna actually change Centaur C. I think that's the one that's been bugging me. So, alright. Venus Impactor, I think we need to now enter the transfer orbit. Yeah, enter Venus transfer orbit. We have thrust, and I believe, I don't know if I've mentioned it, but thrust, if we don't have a problem on a, it gets decreased every turn, so we don't want to hit it on the first turn though. Yeah, this task involves thrust, a special resource often required when the payload is undertaking a change of orbit or course correction. Thrust can be generated via commands like other resources, but will often decrease at the start of the next turn. Make sure to plan ahead so you can generate enough thrust to finish the task. So we need to generate for the bonus reward 8 thrust, which means we need to hit the controlled burn at least 2 times. So on top of the 6 comms and 6 nav, we want to have an additional 4 comms. So that would be 10 comms, 6 nav. So let's see, what gives us the highest comms? And then this gives us the nav. Okay, so if we go hard on the comms, yeah, so if we go, no, actually this could give us 2 too. So it's a better no, it's not actually, this gives us the 4. Yeah, okay, let's try like this. I'm gonna hit. And if I just have the comms, I can do much exchanges. I can do only basically this exchange for the thrust, so I don't need it right now. So better to use this than to exchange for that, and then to hit again this, because this would give us the data which will help us build the thrust and the nav together. I don't want to be hitting the power hard, that's the thing, because I'll need it to resist stuff like here, for example. Here it will give us 1 comms, I want to resist it. There you go. Command success. Okay, so now it's 3 turns remaining. So, okay, so I want to do, if I do this, this would give us 4, which means I could hit this 2 times rather, which would satisfy our mission requirement, and we have 3 to resist if everything goes to shit, which by the looks of it, it might. Or it won't, yes, and we get an additional, that's wonderful. Okay, and come on, make me, oh, terrible. what happens if it uses one more? I cannot make the burn, yeah. Okay. Now, we have 2 turns remaining, so in the next turn we want to be hitting this twice. And we need to be able to resist it if push comes to shove. So I need 2 more. I can use this guy. I can use this guy to recharge. And I need to be able to hit 1 more. What can I do? What can I do? Come on, come on, come on, talk to me. I want to be... No, I don't want to use this one. So if I have 6, if I take 1 of this, it will be 5. And if I hit then later on this guy and 2 thrust, we should be fine. So if I hit you, then in the next turn I have 10, so I can generate the thrust, and I need 1 to take this. I hope it will be fine. Let's see. Let's just hope I don't need to resist shit. Will be reduced to 1. Actually, hold on. With this one I will get 2. Yeah, we need 2, I think. Wonderful, I need to resist everything. Shoot. So. Now we have to be either really lucky or we do this and we pray and we won't... Oh, we will be able to satisfy the reward. Okay. Okay. So let's hope we don't have to resist both. Okay. Control burn. We've got thrust. Wonderful. Will we be able to make it a reward? Yes, we will. Amazing. And we got the 50% bonus reward. Woohoo! Amazing. This is awesome. Okay, that makes me a very happy man. 282 science, so not really big deal, but still. Okay, ESA is also launching. Everybody's launching Mars Flyby. Okay, so let's see how are we doing compared to the others. I think we're with a Mars Flyby we should be second, and that's good. So yeah. Now I think when it comes to the amount of mission slots, they're all taken. So yeah, let's go to the next month. Venus orbit. What we do? We have a new mission on Earth. New request. Earth topography. It's a joint mission. To be honest, I'm actually rather pursuing science at the moment. Although it's good to have something. Venus orbit research complete. Yes. So research. We have now the Venus orbit, and we should go for the Mariner 8. However, when it comes to launch vehicles, I'm a little bit... We have Titan, Aegina. The Centaur C is a major screw up. So we have Atlas, and I almost want to have the Delta K and Gina. We have the Delta K now, so it's pricier, but... And I do want to have the supplementary 2 SRBs. So that would basically make that the research is done next month. How much in terms of missions do we need to get the Mariner? 3,500 science. Buildings, mission control expansion. We need to go down this path as well if we want to do buildings. We need 4 of these. So actually, booster, Titan. I actually want all of these, to be perfectly honest with you. But I think when upper stage we have, I'd rather research the booster because it will be almost done next month, I think. Or the month after that, so yeah. Let's see what the others are researching at the moment. So sorry, not crew, not base, GrunfWorks. Mars orbit, large launch pad, orbital EVA, PR office. How are we standing when it comes to the research of those missions? We are nowhere near all. We're not gonna be first there, so might as well actually go for the Mariner. Yeah. What are we researching? Titan 2. Yeah, we need a more powerful bottom stage, to be honest. So, yeah, we're a little bit behind on the science, so I'm hoping that we will... Next mission phase ready. Venus Impactor. Yeah, let's go. Venus Impactor, let's be first. Let's get that science. Oh, look at that. We're coming to Venus, everybody. Venus Impactor. Okay, now we have to be smart. And we have the heat mechanic. The heat mechanic basically means in order to complete the task, you'll need to maintain careful control over the temperature of the payload. This is represented by the heat resource. Aim to keep heat from hitting the critical level. If heat is at or beyond this critical level at the end of the turn only, all commands that have been processed, the mission will immediately end. Yes, so we have to be careful. And we add +2 H time. So, heat can be reduced by selecting commands that use it as an input, of course. Now, what we want to do is we need to hit 5 on the comms, 5 on the data, and 8 on the nav. So we will need things that boost the nav a bit. And what gives me the best output? Okay, nav gives me a good, and the comms give me a good in terms of data. And what gives me good comms? Just the power and some heat. Okay, so we'll do like this. We will take you, and then we will take, I don't want to take 2, I want to take this and heat. Yeah, there you go. And then I'll take you and heat and turn you into 2 nav. That gives me a bit more nav, and this to meet the objective. Okay, and we haven't used a lot of power, so I think that's decent. You see, we have to be a little bit conservative with the use of power here because, yeah, it's failing often, so it's definitely a problem. System check heat, we are at 0 heat, and it will add to... So technically I don't need to worry about heat on this turn, but I think heat exchanges are good anyway. So let's see, if I take the 2 of you, you will be generating... The 2 of you will be generating a lot of navs, so then we do 1 recharge, and then we take heat by 1 level when it comes to this guy. Okay, and then we'll be generating nav and comms. Yes, okay, let's see if that works. Okay, flyover course adjustment, come on. No, don't do that again. What happens? It will use 2 instead of 1. At this point, I do want system check heat, +3. Okay, 2 turns remaining. So, now we want to use heat and you to up the comms, and that would basically satisfy the comms requirement. We're at 5, so now we have to generate data. Is there anything with heat that can generate data? This. So this puts us 7-1, and then this one, if we hit next turn, then we will be coming very close to the requirement, but we'll not do that. We'll rather recharge to make sure that we can actually resist shit if it happens. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, this is failing quite often. System check heat. We're good, and this is the last turn. So this turn we actually don't have to care about heat. So we have met the requirement here, and I'm thinking if I do this once, then we have satisfied the base requirement. And if I take I just need what I need. I need one more data. And if I take that one, then I'm actually... No, I want to be hitting recharge once, so I need something that generates one more data. That's gonna be a tricky one. But if we hit this, and if this procs, I only need one of them to succeed. Which it did. Wonderful. Glorious. I kind of expected you would fail. I'm gonna resist you anyway, and I'm gonna go for the bonus objective! Woohoo! There we go. First, with the Venus Impactor. 600 support and 657 for 6 months. This will boost our science gains. Amazing. Alright guys, you know what? I think I'm gonna call this for the episode here. So as always, like if you like, hit subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. This is GrunfWorks signing off.